Yo, what do you do? Like, how do you know and what do you do? What's your role to play when people are going through stuff? But you don't really know they going through stuff, even if you suspect it.
You gotta listen, that's for sure.
Depends on your relationship to these people. Is this close? Is this your spouse? Your kids? Is this a friend? Is this somebody you trying to fuck?
Yeah, all of them.
I think when it's your significant other, you kind of learn how they process stuff and when they're ready to talk about stuff.
Right.
What you don't want to do is be dealing with your significant other, and there's something wrong with them, and they mad at you because you don't know something wrong with them because they ain't told you something wrong with them.
Oh, man, that sounds like a disaster. Hey, man, you know what? Hold on, man. I forgot I got some tea. Hold on. All right, cool. Yeah, man. Every once in a while, like I'll witness somebody going down like a rabbit hole of alcoholism, or I'm like, man, they look like they're on drugs or something. But it's, if they not that close, it's like, what do you say? Hey, man, you need to talk. You need to talk. I'm here. Give them that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much all you can do. I'm quick to the, hey, if you need me, I'm here, bro. People love you, man.
Yeah, man. I just be like, you smoke crack, don't you? Jump! Jump!
You gotta hit him like, die. All right, man. You bomb, bro, but you bomb all the time. I don't understand why this is so different for you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I would imagine you would be startled if you didn't bomb.
Man.
You know how to respond to this.
So now you tripping because you want to do well on sets? Bro, relax.
That ain't even your stick.
Right, succeeding. That's what I do too, man. When I see somebody and they just tanking, man, I try to get to them before they get to themselves. If they bombed hard on stage, man, I just, hey, look, man, don't think about ending it.
You gotta come up to them. You gotta come up to them right when they get off stage and be like, man, this crowd ain't shit.
Oh, absolutely.
And they be like, but you killed it. Yeah, but This crowd still ain't shit.
I'll be doing that. Don't trip on that.
Yeah.
I just be like, hey man, I already know everybody here.
These is my cousins. Even those Chinese people over there.
Yeah, they just don't know you yet. Let's pop on.
Let's get it. Well, that ain't me.
Oh. Camera shift. Too much going on in the
Untitled.
building. Hey.
Hey, Buffalo in the building.
What it be like? Hey.
Well, you in Vegas, mate?
I'm in Vegas. Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
You brought your microphone.
Hey man, for real, it's happening. I'm living in this room. I done used every part of this damn room. Hey man, forget that. I got people hitting me up like, yo man, I saw your boy BT on the big screen. Well, the commercial screen. I had people hitting me up like, yo man, I saw. I was like, oh man, that's tight, man. Yeah.
Man, that's I guess they started running it Monday because I started getting hit up. Well, they started running it last week because somebody hit me last week and said they saw it in a movie theater. I was like, you saw it what? You saw it what? You sat down to see Venom and what happened? I was like, I like that a lot. I was saying, first of all, you get to the movies too early, but in general, good job.
What time y'all get to the movies?
Oh shit! Right before that bitch starts. I'm sitting down comfortably. Not before the previews. They go right before that bitch starts.
I'm there early.
Yeah, man. That's what you pay for. Some of the previews.
I'm there early, cause I need to touch on the titties before the previews come out, so I know that this is gonna be a movie I'm gonna do.
No, is she gonna get some snacks or not?
Yeah, like if we get there right when the movie starts, and then so I'm trying to watch the movie. You know what I mean? But when it's like the little Eminem man and the popcorn man talking, it's like you just don't want me touching your titties. Then if stop, I might want to see this in 6 months. Like, nah, you just don't like me like that.
Yeah, I don't even go on movie theaters. Let me see how to say this. I don't go movie theaters with my wife. We only do the drive-in because she doesn't like theaters. So if you ever catch me in the theater, that's not my wife. Yeah, it's a real dark, enclosed area. Like movies are a very safe place.
Movies are. You could get some shit popping in the movie theater. I have. Yeah.
What you mean popping? Because I like watching the film. That's why I'm there.
Nah, I'll definitely talk about titties.
You talking about popcorn?
No. Definitely head. Definitely head. Definitely titty suck head. Finger. You can get some finger in. Get some finger.
Yo, what's the wildest place, man? You ever, had some of that pop off?
Oh, that's definitely next week's episode.
Oh man, right. Hey, then I'm gonna save this story that just popped in my head. Actually, I'm gonna write this story down. Yeah, man.
Next week, y'all, episode 69. Hey, it's gonna be that shit.
You right. 69. Let me write episode 69. Back of English class. Man, what's going on? Welcome everybody. Don't kick me out. Episode number 68 of Black T University, here with Mike E. Winfield. Yeah, also with Lance Woods. Get that beat up. And BT Kingsley here for episode Untitled currently of episode 68. Coming to you from all parts of the world.
Booking things Kingsley.
Booking things Kingsley.
So look, you know what's crazy, right?
What's it good? Where you at?
I'm in Nevada too. I'm just in Reno.
Okay, all right.
Oh, y'all up the street. You know what's crazy? I'm at the Bunny Ranch.
Hell yeah.
VIP weekend.
They don't even charge you to get in, huh?
No, I paid. Oh.
Oh.
If you don't pay, they think you like them.
Hey, look. So now we could talk about it. So the Sprite commercial was out, right? Aaron,
Yeah.
right? This is what the child in me thought about. I was like, I wonder if they get that nigga free Sprites.
Yes.
That's the answer?
Yeah, not no more, but on set, way too much Sprite.
That don't sound like.
Oh, you mean for life?
Yeah, bro. Like when I was young, I was like, yo, if you want a Sprite commercial, like I would think like when I was younger, like you see somebody in like a Oreo commercial. And I used to feel like you could just walk in the store and grab Oreos. Like, no, I'm in the commercial. Don't. It's
right. Yeah. That's a hilarious skit.
That's me,
dog. We ought to shoot that. I just go and get a Sprite. No, I'm good. I'm just the commercial.
Yeah,
it's all me, baby.
Amen. Right.
I got the suit in the car if you want to see the suit.
Like I thought they sent like cases and cases of Sprite to your house.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I do enjoy some Sprite. That's I told that McDonald's Sprite. That's the Sprite though.
That's the one.
The fresh out the fresh with the glass in it. Oh, that's the one. The one. The one that kick. It'd be super cold, and that would kick all in your face. You'd be like, yes, that's the one.
Hey, G, the last Sprite, the last soda I had was in Japan, and it was a McDonald's Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
But it tasted like nothing I'd ever tasted before in my life.
Really?
Japan, they use the different sugar, like the sugar cane, the authentic sugar or something.
Is that everywhere else but us? Because they do that in Mexico too.
I definitely do that for the Mexican Cokes.
Yeah, it's an American thing.
So they got it in Japan.
I was in Japan. I ordered what I thought was a McChicken. It might have been something else, but I just wanted the Sprite. It was like the meal and the Sprite.
Were you trying to say you thought it was a McRat or something?
And mix something. A
McRaccoon.
McRaccoon.
Yo, why you go all the way to Japan for McDonald's?
Right, nigga won't eat no meat here as soon as he get out of town.
There was the milkshake machine was down in America, so I went to Japan.
Yo, baller. Baller. Damn.
Do they have milkshakes in Japan?
Y'all been to Japan, right?
Yeah, but I remember McDonald's milkshakes.
Yo, you know what I remember about Japan? My favorite part, man. All the cars were mini. Like when you on the street, none of the cars are the size of the cars in America. They're all like miniature versions of what we drive. And I was like, yo, this is happening right in front of me. And people will look at me crazy because they think I'm making this up. No, they was all smaller size vehicles.
So the people were mini too. It's like all the people were miniature sized versions of people in America.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then you go and you will see the portions they give you of food, and you that's why we a fat ass nation. Like they eat these small portions.
Bro, the Carl's Jr. commercial, when they drop the burger and all the extra food fall off the burger, that's how you know we got a problem. They go, the new double stack, onion ring fall off. You be like, yeah, that's probably too much. A whole baked potato fall off the burger. You be like, that's probably too much food.
Look, maybe, but I was in this had to be 8 years ago. Yeah.
Not my brain. This was last week. You just don't fuck with meat in America.
Okay, yeah, I roll with that. So I was on my way to the airport, and I was like, stop at this McDonald's, let me try it. Because somebody said you gotta drink soda or something like that.
Oh, you had heard about it?
I heard about, they was like, you gotta drink soda outside. Because at that time I had already quit drinking soda.
Got you.
But somebody was like, you gotta try the soda out here because it's different. And I was like, I thought they meant like different flavors, because they had all those different flavor stuff, like stuff we never seen before. Like, no, try the stuff that you drank at home, but just try it here. And I remember the first, I was like, The fuck is this? Nigga.
House
It was
Sprite's
good?
supposed to be. That's what they told you.
Nigga, that shit tastes like nigga Rihanna's pre-cum. I don't know.
Oh man, I gotta go over there. Let me look up flights.
Women have pre-cum? Did I just make something up?
They
Yeah, they do.
Not Mike's chicks. Mike's the older chicks don't.
Yo, if you get it out of them, you've been doing it.
You've been doing it. They got gumbo juice. Like that juice that come off the greens, that greens juice that touch your macaroni. You're like, yes.
Gumbo juice.
You know what they do have? They got unisex condoms allegedly.
Yeah, buddy, man. Right. Hey, man. Hey, look at that. Where was that based out of? I saw that story. Was it?
I have
based
no
out of
idea. I was waiting for you to
China
tell me.
or
I was just trying
Japan?
to set up the
No, before we segue in that, because I know how to segue after this quick little story, right? So in 6th grade, man, we was talking about McDonald's, right?
Mhm.
They had a pumpkin coloring contest. It was on paper. You just had to design the pumpkin on the front and the design. And if you win something.
Mm.
So your boy pulled it out, right? Because I put sunglasses on the pumpkin. You know, he had a decent face, but I threw sunglasses on him. I guess nobody was doing that then. This was 6th grade, man. I won free Happy Meals for a year. Player. I was out there, man, once a week.
For a year?
For a year, man. I was
Wow.
getting free Happy Meals. So, but then, man, by the end of 6th grade, you know how that goes. I started feeling a little too big for Happy Meals. So I tell them not to put it in the box anymore. You know, I still want the toy and shit, but throw it in a little bag because I don't want everybody
Put
seeing
my
me walk
shit
out.
in the bag, B.
Yeah, I ain't trying to walk out with a bitch ass little box. I'm almost in 7th grade. Yeah, with the little 2 hooks.
With the little M's on it.
Yeah, or I had my little brother hold it. I'm like, look, you hold my Happy Meal.
I got 67 fries in there. You better not touch none of them.
But the toy's mine. Yeah, man. So
Who has the best fries? Because McDonald's fries, a lot of people talk a lot of shit about McDonald's. Let me tell you what they get over, them fries. McDonald's fries hold up to a strong standard most of the time. I personally like them when they're a little softer and the grease is a little older. Some people like them crispy, but you can kind of get whatever you want from McDonald's when it comes to fries.
yeah, man. You know, McDonald's fries, even if you let them get to the house, they still good. You know.
Yeah.
But the best.
We know In-N-Out's the worst.
By far.
We know In-N-Out's the worst.
They barely fries. They literally like potatoes that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but you know, man, I've been stuck on the side of the road before, and it was like nothing else around, and it was like, hey, man, them things. I think everything fresh out the grease is good. I don't care what it is, plastic. You know, yo, if it's fresh out the grease,
this pork delicious.
yeah, man.
Let me see.
Man, Carl's Jr., Checkers. Y'all ever had Checkers fries?
Checkers, yeah. I do like those. I do like the fries I don't know how to describe this. They like crispier. Would the fries be like dark, like a darker color?
Cajun.
Okay.
Maybe. No.
Yeah, y'all got it. I like that. Different. That's how my fries should be in the bag. Just chill.
Frizzy fries?
Frizzy fries, bro. I'll do. Carl's Jr. caught me off guard. Well, I haven't had Carl's Jr. like a really long time, but let's just say, you know what I mean? It was recent. For this story, it was a day before yesterday. But Carl's Jr. has so I used to, you know, when I used to be fat, you know what I mean? I would go to Jack in the Box and get potato wedges, and I would get my chicken strips from Carl's Jr. because Carl's Jr. chicken strips are like impressive.
You was
For
on
like
a world tour.
Yeah, for like a late night chicken strip, it's like this is damn near like this is probably better like a TGI Fridays. This is like a good chicken strip. It's like real chicken. It ain't Chick-fil-A level, but it's very, very good. So I go there and get my chicken strips, and Jack in the Box chicken strips, you be surprised every time. Sometimes they'd be hard, sometimes they'd be whatever. But the potato wedges, the bacon and cheddar potato wedges they used to have was like always on point. So they took the potato wedges off the menu. So I literally have no reason to ever go to Jack in the Box again. Jack in the Box food is already borderline trash, let me tell it. Nigga, I went to Carl's Jr. and they call them crisp cut. They're technically waffle fries.
Yeah, crisp cut fries.
Yeah, when they said crisp cut, I was thinking, you know what I mean? These fries. With the sides all, you know what I mean? The little JHD and fries.
Like Ruffles.
Like Ruffles. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, the Ruffle fries. But the tall fry.
You was thinking about 90s R&B fries.
Yeah, with the little chinks in it. You know what I mean? With the little yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that. It was the crisp cut, like a waffle fry. I was like, pretty fucking good. I said, okay, Carl's Jr., you have officially Jack in the Box, if you listening, stop fucking around. Like, you officially just lost a loyal customer, nigga. I don't never need to go to Jack in the Box again. They don't have anything I need in there. I don't like the chicken fajita pita that much, nigga. Like,
you don't like the Oreo shake with no whipped cream?
The Oreo shake is solid, but you can get Oreo shake somewhere else. I get Oreo shake somewhere else. I don't need Jack in the Box Oreo shake. I get Five Guys. I get a lot of different Oreo shakes.
Hey man, y'all.
What about at 2 a.m?
I had to be feeling real like away, because let me tell you who don't have it. McDonald's. You got to get a flight to Japan allegedly for that.
Allegedly. Hey man, speaking of fries, right? So y'all both go to Baltimore because y'all play the Comedy Factory.
Yes.
So once in a while, y'all go back there, right? So
yes,
y'all gotta go to Asian corner stores or whatever, because they got chicken boxes. It's something called a chicken box.
Mm-hmm.
Forget the chicken. The chicken's amazing if you're eating it, you know, whatever. But they always have fries, and the fries inside of a chicken box are hidden treasures.
Yes, and the sauce, the Mumbo Mojo. What's the sauce?
Mumbo sauce?
Is it Mumbo or Mojo?
Moho.
Is it okay? The Moho sauce.
Yeah,
the Moho sauce for all the pimps. Man, that shit.
The Moho sauce.
The Moho sauce. That shit is lit.
Oh, speaking of Mohos, man, there's unisex condoms out right now. Yeah. So man, I saw the video. I saw how it was put in action, man. So they give everyone the power, which is great. Because man, you know how that works. You know, sometimes you show up for sex and you got to take responsibility, or it's all on you. And now it's in everybody's hand to have their own power. And it's like, this is how I would describe the unisex condom. It's just a flat piece of plastic, right? And no matter which way you want to poke it, it could it protects both. Y'all take over.
No, so it's a piece of plastic that goes both ways. So if the woman wants to, she can finger your dick hole.
Hold on, I gotta. I'm doing some Googles. I gotta see this.
Yeah, man. I wish it was something you could read, because it was a video, and you know.
Well, I mean, from what I hear, from what I saw, it's a piece of plastic with adhesive. It's like a traditional condom, but it has adhesive on it, so it can go push inside of the woman. I don't know why it would come out. That's the part that I don't know. If I don't know what the woman could be doing to make it buck out, and then I don't know where it's going on me in the dick hole, I guess.
Yeah, man. It did. It looked like it poked out the same way it pokes in. It was like equal on both sides in case she has a dick. Maybe that's what it is.
But if she has a dick, then she could just use a regular condom. That's why I didn't really get the point.
But well, that one looked like you could use them at the same time.
It says the unisex condom becomes a condom for males when the adhesive is on the outside, and for females when flipped inside out.
Still, yep. Great invention, still don't get it.
Hey man, who's responsible though? Back to that. Do you feel that you're supposed to show up with the condoms? Do you feel like, hey, should she have the condoms already?
I think the person with the most to lose is responsible for bringing the condom.
And that's always the man. Fellas, where don't you? Maybe that ain't the case. Maybe there's some revolution, but the way I grew up, talking to my uncles, nigga, don't you when the condom shit started, like, don't you ever trust no woman's condom. I don't care how long you know her. Because if you nigga, you always bring the condom. You can't see pin needles and you can't see that shit in the condom. That shit. You ever had a condom pop on you?
Yes.
It take you if you're not paying attention, you'd be like, God damn, this pussy just got extra good. No, fuck, but you didn't hit your stride. I was like, I don't know what's happening now, but this was whoo.
Hey man, why do guys believe that though? Why do guys believe that women are tampering with condoms? Like, who are you? Like, for the dudes that's coming up with this.
I'm PJ Washington.
Yo, man. Okay, so an NBA player, people, hey, man, he got a salary. Great segue, man. Like, Brittany Renner, she was going on. She was like, what is people talking about? I trapped him. You know, he was there, I was there. What is trapping a man really mean?
Go ahead, Lance. I got y'all know where I stand, baby.
First off, I seen a piece of the conversation. It was her and DJ Academics, and that's already funny.
That's always interesting. Anytime he get to talking about women, it's always interesting.
Yeah, that's already like, because he's just the lamest nigga in the world to me. Yeah. So it's like, whatever. But you know, it's interesting, man, because I don't be feeling sorry for niggas when they do things with women. Like, yeah, bro, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, and I don't know her, I ain't never met her, nothing like that. But you know, she presents as somebody who with the shits. So you dealing with a chick who with the shits like that, and you think that's gonna stop because of you?
Man.
Like, no, nigga, like that. She wrote a book. She told you she with the shits.
And this is why I'm giving this nigga the benefit of the doubt. And I'm thinking that nigga wanted to trap her. I don't know, nigga, if you know how many random messages I got when I said that shit, like niggas was like, this nigga here. Like, I'm like, nigga, what?
You said he trapped her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Niggas trap chicks, bro. Nigga, let me tell you what happens in my life at least 76 times a week. I'll see a bad chick walking down a street. I'll be with some niggas I know. Not y'all. Of course, you guys would never say no shit like this. But in general, you know, it be with some people. And when we see her, if she bad enough, niggas be like, oh yeah, nigga, yes, nigga raw. Oh yeah, you got to get her. Raw. I'm leaving it in too. And it's halfway joking, but it's also halfway like, got to keep her around. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something about Bundle of Brittany. I'm not gonna call her Brittany Reiner. I don't know Brittany Reiner. I know Bundle of Brittany. Brittany Reiner might not be able to bring this out of you. Bundle of Brittany. Big raw. Big Raw, big trap, nigga. You T.I. and Gucci can argue as much as they want, nigga. I started trapping, nigga. big trap, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas, I feel like he saw her and was like, man, I know what she on, but you know what I mean? Might have hit it the first couple times with the unisex condom, you know what I mean?
With the adhesive on the other side?
With the adhesive, you know what I mean? He was like, baby girl, we don't need to do this no more. I need all that. And then once he got it, he was like, I need all that all the time, because that's the part that don't nobody realize. Let's just mark it here in a little space and time, because I always be right about this shit. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he's already probably fucked her since all the bullshit. But if we find out somewhere down the line that they fucking again, then nobody be surprised.
Is it possible to not be fucking your baby mom?
It's really difficult.
I mean, not that you're doing it consistently, but that's always there.
It's
never going away. Yeah.
Never going.
Yeah.
It's always there. So that's Bundle of Brittany.
Yes, but y'all just keep talking. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
It looked like she sewed in some extra material just so it could hold in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She sounded to be really offended. Yeah, that's a Bundle of Brittany. She sounded to be really offended that people were taking the angle of her like she was like a predator, like she was preying on young men.
Yeah, you know, well, I think she was I think she was happy to be doing it. She said she was happy to be doing the interview, so I don't have to guess that. But I think she was. I don't know academics, but I know his tone on shit, right? So it's very, for the space that we live in and entertainment, it's great, right? It's like, oh no, this is very entertaining. You saying wild shit about rappers and niggas dying and street shit that you don't want no parts of, don't want to be involved of. You just reckless, you know what I mean? You Tekashi or Jace, that's probably why that's your boy. But then when it come to chicks, we know that nigga got some paper, but that don't change the cloth that you cut from. Mm-hmm. So you can hear it in his tone. It's like, nah, nigga, the problem is the way that you're having a conversation with this woman. Like, you can't ever really lose that. There's always gonna be some truth. There's always gonna be some shit. They're gonna always be like, I can handle that. But at the end of the day, as a man, you know, this woman, she a woman. Like, you're gonna handle how I talk to you in a certain way. I'm just never going. You ain't gonna never just catch me off my square, you know, emotionally, ridiculously talking crazy to some woman. I don't care, bro. I'm just, and he's saying shit, and it's like, I understand what you're saying, but the way that you're describing it is why she's not connected. So she's offended that a nigga like you is telling her this. Mm-hmm. I think that was part of it. And the jokes are hilarious though, because she did. I also think that like might be just hilarious.
when she's pointing out the double standard in men and women in the entertainment industry, because she's dealing with a younger man. What is she? Is she 30?
Yeah,
probably. But is she 30 on the dot?
No, she's at least 30.
So this woman right here, she's at least 30.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I mean, we got Googles. We can look it up.
Hey, man, you know what happens? It's the parents, man. It's the parents that see their young sons that are in college, 18, 19, 20, and they feel like, oh, man, they're about to be with this woman who's all over the place, and they just want better for their sons.
But
they want them in stability.
Okay. But who do we blame for that? I'm not blaming the mama. I'm blaming uncles and or the father. See, when Here's the goddamn problem. When LeVar comes out and says the shit that he says, once again to America's best dad ever, when LeVar comes out and says, my boys ain't gonna find no good women. Shit, them niggas rich. It's like it's gonna be tough. He said, because I know them, and ain't no women been down with you from the beginning. I was making y'all run up them hills, and there wasn't nobody out there but us. So it's gonna be rough for Melo in a lime green suit to beat some chick. And he say that to me. How could you say that? and then be against Brittany. It's like this world is all over the place, bro.
Hey man, you know, for NBA players, I think it would be better if they got arranged marriages like they do in other cultures. Like if you just go and, you know, not that there's not good women in LA or, you know, I don't know, Charlotte, isn't that where he plays at? I'm just saying, man, maybe you go to like, I don't know, like a Kansas City or something. Find a young up and coming woman that wants to be a stay-at-home mom and just really take care of a family and do great TikTok videos. And, you know, man, maybe that's the life that, you know, for an NBA player that's looking for just a stable soul. But it won't go vice versa. Because, man, NBA players, NBA. They NBA it out there. They get on the road after season and they go full superstar, man. They like, I think I saw the list. It was like truck drivers, NBA players, dentists, man. And that's who's out there really throwing out them balls, man. Like really out there. Yeah. Oddly enough, comedians we were like 500 because comedians are just the most faithful people that exist, man.
Absolutely.
We're so humbled by, you know, our career paths.
We're really there for the laughs.
That's it.
We're really there for the laughs.
Hey, for the record, she's 29 and he's 23.
Come on, bro. Hey, man. Just in general, back to the parent shit. I wish my mama would step in front of me getting that pussy. Hey, mama, if you don't get the fuck out of here. Hey, mama, move. I'm trying to do something.
When we talking about PJ's 23?
Yeah.
Man, he look old.
That's what Brittany thought.
No. So that means she probably started fucking with him when he was 21 or 20 and she was 26? Yeah. So she 20, he 26. Or she 26, he 20, and you about to come into some paper.
Let me ask y'all this.
Nothing is odd about that at all. I don't see one problem with that.
That's not that weird. Listen, man. Hey, man, we can't be crucifying these older women, right, Mike?
Not at all. But man, it's hard to call her older. 29. Oh, come on, man. Damn.
Let me ask this.
At some point, I'm gonna be their sugar daddy, man. If they only 29, man, that's gonna be the life I'm living. That's what my second half gonna consist of, because I can't do older women forever, obviously. It's gonna be the young up and coming ones.
You gotta flip it. You gonna flip it on. Hey, time to switch this up, honey.
What you need, girl? I got you.
What is if you, let's say you're an NBA player, what would you want your woman to do? Like, what would you want a stay-at-home wife? Would you want a TikToker? Would you want a bad IG chick? Would you want a chick on the business? Like,
I already know.
What you got?
Hey man, I don't want a woman on the internet. I like a woman that's away, you know, enjoys me, but doesn't need all the light and all the this and the that, and loves to cook, you know, loves to take the kids to practice, and you know, and loves to push me to reciprocate, to give her what she needs in her life too, because all she's doing all that, I want to make her happy too. So that's the woman I want. I don't need a TikToker. We don't have to be recording videos and stuff.
Yeah, because it's interesting because I've seen it work both ways. You know, one of the most successful, and I don't want to use successful like that, but one of a very long-lasting marriage that you don't hear drama about with two celebrities is Grant Hill and Tamia.
Mm.
You never hear about them, and then like they just been married this whole time. He's an NBA, she's an R&B singer, and they just be living their life.
No, well, they both clearly fell off, but
Grant Hill was dope though, man. You see his old highlights, man.
he had the injury. He was never okay.
Never
Oh
dope
my
again. Man, he was a beast.
The disrespect of Grant Hill is crazy.
Yeah, I love Grant Hill. I actually, no, I never had a Pistons jersey. I wouldn't go that far, but I did.
I mean, and you see what he just did, Mike?
Yeah.
Grant Hill was the first nigga with the Sprite commercials, and now he got his Sprite commercial. I disrespected.
He shit on all the other ones.
Where he came, he nigga forgot where he came from.
I came from nigga. I'm Godfrey and Orlando. Godfrey and Orlando Jones.
I feel like they were 7-Up.
Touche, you know what I mean? You probably right.
Definitely was 7-Up, man, because people, racist white people used to say, "Man, I saw you in this 7-Up commercial." Like, oh, did you? Yeah.
But
Grant Hill does drink Sprite. My boy Grant, Grant Hill do drink Sprite.
Hey man, was he the one that tried to dunk and they used to call that, and then he didn't make the dunk because he didn't have the Sprite?
That wasn't Grant that was missing the dunk. That was somebody else missing the dunk, and they was saying it's because they wasn't drinking Sprite. It was like, obey, image is nothing. Thirst is everything. Drink Sprite, all that shit, right?
No, but Grant Hill drink Sprite was that was
a thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, because I tried to dunk before I drank some Sprite, couldn't do it. Now, nigga, I'm weekend freaking, freak if you want to. To be a Grant Hill, beautiful relationship.
Yeah, and because typically, you know, especially the way I am, I'll be like, I'm saying shit, Mike. Nah, I like my woman, my wife, off the internet or on the internet with her 200 followers, her Facebook friends where she knows everybody. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Nah, you just, you know what I mean? You don't need the light. You there, but ain't no light on you. You're not looking for attention.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then at the same time, you look at somebody, you look at the Grant Hill and you like, nah, but that also look like, because, and this is just my belief, a part of that, when a woman gives up her dreams to help you support yours and to help you and just to be a part of yours, that's beautiful. But I don't want you living with regret either. Like, I wish I would have did X, Y, Z, but I didn't.
Right.
I was with this nigga. And I was having these kids. And
what do you do? What do you do when that happens? Do you just let them free?
If it works.
You gotta set them free, man. I'm not gonna be blamed. I'm just not gonna be blamed for this. I will fund it, but if this is how you gonna feel and bring this in every once in a while, hey man, I just gotta set you free, and you go do this whole fantasy thing you wanted to do. Cause yeah, man, you're not gonna lay that on me.
I feel like if it works, she gotta appreciate the fact that it worked, that she was right. Like if I go like Jada will, because I don't know if Jada gave up her dreams, but we definitely saw her take a step back as the baby started coming in. But it worked, baby. Will is
Did she
Will.
though? She's never not been on TV. She's on shows you didn't watch. Jada has not stopped working.
It felt like Jada was on a very specific trajectory, and then she took some steps back. Like I think I could say pretty honestly, I want to say when Jaden and Willow were like young, we didn't see Jada on the scene like that. Like I'm talking, it was like Low Down Dirty Shame, woo. Dun, dun, it was like dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, she wearing Will Smith? Oh okay, and then Matrix. Or the whatever and then the TV show, and then you know what I mean, like that. Like it felt like she had took like a you know what I mean, some time to raise the kids. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah, man. what I don't want, but that's at this stage in my career, it would be very beneficial if I was dating a huge TikTok star.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say this, right? And you know what I mean? How y'all feel about Pete Davidson?
Yo, man, he's making the rounds.
Very proud of Pete Davidson. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel like it's been for years now. I feel like they've been pushing Pete Davidson on us. Like, not that he's good, not that he isn't good. It just feels like I've been seeing a lot of Pete Davidson over the past like years.
It hasn't ever been about his comedy. It's just been about Pete Davidson.
It's just been about Pete Davidson.
I agree.
And then the celebrity dating things come up. Do you know what I mean? And I'll be wondering, is that Pete or is that somebody else saying, okay, this is how we gonna get him? Kardashian.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think I've crossed paths with Pete a few times, and he isn't much different than the nigga that that they see on TV. Super laid back, super chill. And you know how our comments are. We just niggas be funny, you know what I mean? Like niggas quick. So the difference be, I feel like the circles that he's in allows for a space of him to like use that to his advantage, right? You ever be a comic in a room full of civilians and you realize, oh man, I'm gaining a lot of attention. It's like this not even on purpose. This is just happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do that, but make those people executives. He's I think he's like black, white, and Jewish. It's like a lot of things, and then put that also in the night social life. It's like, because there's a few guys like that like, oh no, you were the funny guy around the hot celebrity, the not hot to us, the white hot, like the and not Kim's Kim, but before Kim, it was like, oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston just loves you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like perfect example. I remember the homie, like somebody I know ended up in a situation like that, and they were just dating this chick that's just like leading franchise movies. And I remember when it came on, they didn't even say his name. They were just like, so and so with her younger boyfriend at the thing. I'm like, he's a stand-up comic, and I was like, and it was I remember because it was Thanksgiving. I was like, nigga, I called this nigga. I was like, bro,
hey, he has the same team.
Yeah, I was like,
no, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
right.
I was like, are you dating so and so? He was like, how you know that? I was like, it's on Tuesday. Man, let me call you back. I was like, well, nigga, that's a yes. I don't know.
Somebody need to text me. I'm lost.
Hey, yeah, man, he got the same team, man. And look, there's a couple little networks like that. So you gotta have the network come to you, or you gotta get this other network. It's the one that puts your content in certain places so it actually gets explored like that. That's a whole nother circle. And these are all the different Illuminatis, man. So it's like 17 different ones merged in one, but you got to see the one that works for you specifically in your career. And one of them is celebrity dating.
Check your text, Lance.
Yeah.
I knew, yeah.
Right.
So like,
hold on. Who's the girl?
Yeah, I know it.
All right, gotcha.
Yo, man, she got something new out right now. I mean, they're not together anymore, but yeah.
But you know why it don't matter? Because we know that nigga fucked. Like if they're on TV saying all this, you had to have hit, bro. You don't have to tell me, nigga. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and believe in you, bro. You smash, nigga. So hold on, I'll send it to you now, bro.
Yo, I ain't even know, man. I ain't even know she was like popular like that until that happened. Everybody was saying her name. No, I didn't. I'm just like, yeah, who?
You ain't never seen this movie, nigga? Not part 1, part 2, part 3. None of them, nigga.
I haven't.
No, that's her. That's who it is, nigga. I was like, what?
But no, man, he got that same backing. He got that same push, right?
But Lance brings this up all the time, and this is one of those things that we be talking about. It's like that media thing that it's another arm of entertainment that makes things happen. Once the attention is there, then it makes it like it matters to other people. They just did a fucking list for top 25 comics to watch for next year. It's just like all that should be it be counting, because it's like, you know what it's like? It's like a TV credit, but it's a it's a credit to Jace.
Should I start screenshotting some of the celebrity women that's in my DMs?
Yes.
Yeah, man, but that sounds like a bitch move, man. But if
no, you don't put them out, you just have them.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you gotta look at what it did for Meek with Nicki Minaj.
Come on, man.
You gotta look at what it did for Jay-Z with Beyonce.
Whoa. Let's take it.
But it ain't just. I'm just. Them was the first two that came to mind. You gotta look at what it did for Kanye with Kim. It just put you in a different room.
Yeah.
So Oprah wouldn't dare talk to Jay-Z until he was associated with Beyonce.
That is a fact.
Hey man, but okay, who's interviewing Lou Williams' girlfriends?
Obviously nobody. He hate that shit.
Yeah, he don't like to bring it up, man. I read that he don't. No, I didn't even read. I saw the thing. He was like, man, I don't like people bringing it up. Hit the rap lyric, and now it's out of his control, and it's just spiraling out of control, man. Do you believe him?
1000%. I do. But it, Mike, is in line with what you just said a second ago. The social media, once social media controls it, when you put something out, when the media and or social media put something out, you are now allotting or having to deal with people's opinions. Like, you got to deal with their opinions about whatever that thing is. So I'm a proponent of manipulating the image that I'm giving you. That way, this is what you're judging. You can judge what I tell you to judge. You, like, once it's out of your control, it get real weird and real iffy about it. He's like, yo, y'all talking about it like they sisters and we just doing all this nasty, crazy shit. Meanwhile, nigga, I got kids with these women. It's like, y'all got to chill. Because I got to go home and deal with this shit. They didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. Nobody needs to know your opinion. We don't need no judgment. I don't need you online saying, couldn't be me. It's like, didn't nobody ask it to be you. I don't care how you feel about this.
You're right. It couldn't be you. Look at you.
Right. Put that McRib down.
You think it's do you think it's glamorized, man? You know, like
I think it's glamorized. Men glamorize it, and you know, I wouldn't even just say women. Women in those groups that, you know, advocate for people to be a certain way or not be a certain way, talk about it as if he has women manipulated and locked in a basement and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, bro, I'm just kind of living my life. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I don't even know how the story came out of him having two girls. I don't know where it came from.
Well, I don't know how it originated originally, but somebody just had it in a song.
Right. Like them Lou Will. It's called Six Man.
Yeah, I don't remember how it originated.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
How it came out, because I'm pretty sure he didn't come out and say that. He might have just had him at the game or so. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure he was in the front row at the Improv. Had them both. They both with you, dog. Somebody, man, you know, riffing. Hey, what I know about when you have unorthodox situations, you have to be careful. You know what I mean? Because you can get yourself in a situation where you can't even get yourself out of. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be careful.
Hey, what I know about when you have unorthodox situations, you have to be careful. You know what I mean? Hey, what I know about when you have unorthodox situations, is you don't want a bunch of people in your business talking and giving their opinions and like, nah, bro, we living our life. Y'all go mind your business.
It is the stupidest shit in the world to have an opinion about somebody else's life and you don't know them. You don't know what they pillow talk about in the bedroom. You're not there. It is by far it like the dynamics of relationships. Every relationship should be tailored to how those two people deem it should be tailored. They just imagine you might go to drop his kids off for practice, and then his wife go pick him up, or vice versa. And then it's a nigga online, but oh nigga, couldn't be me. I couldn't drop my kids off for prayer. It's like, nigga, who gives a fuck about what you're talking about, nigga? Nobody cares, bro. Nobody gives a fucksy wucksy about what you're talking about. That shit is weird. It's the weirdest shit, bro.
Not a fucksy wucksy.
They don't give a fucksy wucksy, bro. It's like you're trying to create a narrative for somebody else's life deemed on your ideas of what it should and or shouldn't be. But that's stupid because there is no should or shouldn't be, because it's whatever they agreed on. You know, couldn't be me. I couldn't pick my kids up. Like, nigga, shut up, bro. That's why for me, I like lying to the world, right? I mean, well, actually, you know what I mean? I got 2 cats. And you know what I mean? Well, I couldn't have no 2 cats. So see there, nigga, I got kids. Shut up, stupid ass. Shut your stupid ass up. Now look at you, just over there judging some shit. It didn't even matter, stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, and the best relationships just got a healthy amount of lying in them.
Yeah, man, lying's great. People love it. Niggas don't like to hear that it was a lie, but nigga, lies is phenomenal.
Imagine your girl told you that sexually you wasn't satisfying her. And then now every time you having sex with her, now you're subconsciously thinking, am I doing this right? So she lied to you and make noises.
Big lies, busting out the Bentley Band Taker. You really didn't deserve no pussy because broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. That nigga PJ got the fuck bundle of Britney. Every time that story come up, all I keep thinking about is, man, that nigga got the fuck bundle of Britney. Nigga, that's pretty goddamn cool.
Hey man, I do think you need one in your life though, man. You need to keep one in your life just for, you know, almost experimental purposes that you only tell the truth with, just to see how the shit pops off. Like,
yeah.
Even like, you know, I don't even really like you. You know, I'm just with you because, man, this works and I like where you live. It's on the right side of town. It's near shit I got to get to. And if you just keep one that's just really, just to see, man, if you was just how it is, it's just a whole different world of like a relationship to live in.
The best person to do that with is an ex. So once y'all have already explored the relationship and you see that that's not where y'all going to be at, and now we've already, like, you already lost me. I already lost you. You already know I got other shit. I already know you got other shit. Now we can just be comfortable in a space of truth. And I can talk to you 100% truthfully, whether I'm fucking with you or not, because that's always there with somebody. It's just like a baby mama. It's always there. Now, you don't got to do it, but you could do it. But the point is, I could just be honest with you, and it's always there. That the sexual tension is always there if we want it to be, but then I could just talk to you truthfully. Because one thing about an ex, if you dealing with a nigga who was something, you're gonna look for that in every nigga you find after that.
And they'll understand. I 1000% agree. I've consistently said there's only 4 women that men are actually friends with, meaning me and you could probably go out of town together and I don't need no pussy and you like, we cool, like we legit cool. And one of those that falls into it easily is definitely we used to fuck around and we don't no more. Because you've also cleared the air of that tension. It's like, Now we both know what it is if we go there, but with an ex, it's just like I might not just want to go there with you because I already know what comes with that. So now we can legit just be cool. Because being cool with chicks could always get interesting. I always lean towards it. Like I always lean towards like, we friends, but friends and good sex starts to become emotional really quickly. So you be trying to clear the air as much as possible. Like, no, I'm just a good nigga that like I'm fucking you, but I don't want to treat you like shit. Like, but
Hey, man, do you feel that on your side?
What you mean?
Like emotional on your side, or do you only mean emotional on her side?
I only mean emotional on her side.
I just wanted that for the record, man. Like it's always emotional on her side, man. And it's like, is there something wrong with us? Or is that just the makeup? Because it's not emotional.
I was telling somebody, man emotion comes out in possessiveness. So her emotion might come out in, the whatever words you want to use, the nagging, the attachment, or the want for more commitment,
right,
and all of that. And a man's emotion comes out in the possessiveness. Oh, you mine, that's mine. You mine. I'm not yours, but you mine.
But you is mine.
Okay. No, that's fair analysis.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. That's just how the emotion come out. And emotion comes out in possessiveness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if I say that you mine, yeah, that means something.
Man, see, if I said that, it would be only because I know that's what she wants to hear from me. Like, to mean it, I don't know if I could care that much. I'm not talking about like, well, a wife. I'm just talking about with them.
But that's what I mean. You would only do that with one that has potential for wife, like one that you could see yourself with, like whoever the main chick is. Like, yeah, you mine. and the dope thing is when a woman gets that, when she gets that you like have that understanding for her, there are women who can sit comfortably on that, like, okay, cool, like I get it, I'm his, and then you just got to move accordingly if you say that. Because when she needs something or wants something, you responsible because that's she yours. That's your car. Gotta go change that oil, bro.
Damn.
You got, if once you say she yours, nigga, she yours.
Okay, man.
And so, PJ said bundle of Britney. You gotta look at it from that point. You gotta look at it as a nigga just got to fuck bundle of Britney, nigga. It's like, and niggas hit bad chicks all the time, but when you do, you always are happy about it, nigga. But I don't feel like PJ sitting around, oh man, this Benjamin. He probably worry about playing time and all kinds of other shit. There's no world where I believe that he see her and just like, oh, this bitch.
You know the crazy part? When you start to talk about that, everything is about access, right? That be one of the things that be throwing me off. When you got the access. See, bundle of Britney is great.
Yes.
I don't understand why a nigga who has the access to women like that would do that.
Would do what?
Have the baby, unless you was like, no, it's something about her, and I want her around for real.
Big trap. Big trap, bro. He said, you know what he told Britney? You're mine, nigga. Big trap, bro. Here's another thing. Let's just go out on a limb, right? If Britney understands the game when you see the book or you see the way that she talking, she not talking lame shit. She talking a female perspective of how to game the system, but I respect it. So if she know that, how we know, like I said before, how we know she wanted it to be him? She might have been trying to get to know this nigga to finagle her way to nigga. He played for Charlotte. She might have been aiming for MJ. It ended up in PJ because he trapped her, nigga. Big trap, bro.
Damn.
She had a whole little situation. All right, I'm just get to the flirt with this nigga. This little young nigga. He cute, whatever. Fuck. All right, we fuck. All right, cool. As long as this nigga MJ don't know about it. I can...
As long as MJ don't know about it.
As long as MJ don't, we get him traded. Because it'd all be the same circle at that point. Because Brittany fits the access space. Like there's chicks that look like Brittany all around when you got money and access, right? Like they're everywhere. But that don't change the facts. Nigga still look like a good time. Nigga, sometimes I'll go back and look at the chicks that I fuck. I'm like, hey man, you all right, bro. You did all right in life, man. If they all showed up at the funeral, they'd all be proud of themselves and of me. My homies would be like, my niggas would give me a slow clap, like, nigga, good job. Her too, I didn't even know about nigga. She used to always be around, nigga. Come on,
Nigga,
man.
we fuck, but MJ don't know.
She might have been plotting, bro. She could have been plotting on Gordon Hayward. Nigga fucked around.
All right, man.
Derek Rozier, nigga.
So moving on, because you mentioned MJ, and I got these twists in my hair. So this nigga Scottie Pippen.
Oh man, yeah, man. Oh good. I didn't know what. Yeah, man. So Scottie Pippen, he's upset how The Last Dance was portrayed. I believe he put this in a new publishing or book of his own, and he said that Michael Jordan treated him bad, and he has a whole lot of other teammates along the way that feels the same way, that Michael Jordan did not do this alone. He did it with our help. But that's not how The Last Dance portrayed it. It portrayed it as all this happened because of Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Yeah.
Man, first of all, shout out Future, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, for the culture. Wow,
the culture,
man. In Future,
shout out,
he just
Future's
on
great.
time. Man.
Future, we love you, bro. Man, he do this all the time.
Scottie.
Yeah, he always take like a random shot at Mike. Anybody know me, know BT ain't no huge Michael Jordan fan. That's not who I am. Kobe, nigga. And Kobe looked up to some dude, but I can't remember his name. And say he patterned his game after somebody, but it slips me. And it's like, when he do this, I always just be like, why are you doing this? Like, what? Scottie wasn't that good, bro. It's just not that good. It's just not that good, nigga.
All right, so let me ask a question. Unless you was about to keep going.
No, man, I ain't got nothing. Y'all know I don't fucking know Scottie Pippen, man. I don't know this nigga, but bro, he's a little DJ Academics to me. And I'm the realest nigga alive. So if he was like in a room and like niggas like, oh shit, Scott, I'm not the nigga that's gonna come over there, but hey Scottie, get an autograph, get a picture. Nah, nigga, just congratulations, bro. Respect. I'm over here, fam.
This is the question. Out of all of the quotes, the excerpts that came out, what was the most egregious one, in your opinion? Or did y'all see them all?
Oh, all Scottie's quotes?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen them.
They really put out like 3 or 4 like quotes that they was running with.
Which ones do you remember?
Okay, so because he just put the book out and it was excerpts from the book. So one was, he said that Mike put this out to try to prove that he's bigger than LeBron. to this new generation. Another one, he said, Mike made $10 million from The Last Dance, and we didn't make nothing. Another one, he said it was supposed to be The Last Dance, but it was really about Michael Jordan. Another one, when he says me and Mike was never close friends, and he said when Michael Jordan always gives Scottie Pippen props, always. And he was like talking about how condescending it is that Michael Jordan gives him props based on how he treats him. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All of that shit said, like, the fact that you said Mike made $10 million as if that was like a payday for Michael Jordan was like hilarious. I was like, what?
Payday for Scottie Pippen. It's a payday for Scottie Pippen. I think one of the things, this is total side note, and I'll come right back. I think one of the things that annoys me more than probably anything is with niggas with money or niggas with access to money complain about niggas that are close to them getting money. It really bothers me because you got money. And if you got money, you know how to, you might not know how the money can make more money, but it can make more money. Kobe just made 400.
Hey, man, but that's people's move, though. People's move that's been successful is to complain publicly to bring more money into their circle careers. That's what they do. Oh, man, this is happening. And then they get it. That's just a move.
That's just trash.
That we'll talk about that off air. But that Kobe Bryant shit with the body armor.
Yeah.
And all of that shit, like, really fucking, I was really sad about that shit. There's just so much fucking bullshit around that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, man. The I don't know why Scottie, I don't know why he keep doing this. I don't know. He do this all the time.
But man, why do you to buy the book? Man, how you gonna buy the book? Because people want to read Scottie's version of how he saw things, man. And people tune in for bitter. Man, look at every Facebook post. Yo, man, I just booked the Improv. Yo, my first time. I'm headlining, yo. 2 comments. Hey, congratulations. Hey, you guys, man, like, they done canceled all my weekends because of the shit I said, man, and my girl's leaving me. Man, 150,000 comments underneath.
What you say?
Oh, man, this is what the book is. It's the bitterness, it's the unhappiness of someone that people consider great. I'm one of them, man. I thought Scottie was a good second man.
You think Scottie one of the best 75 players to ever play?
Best 75. Hey,
no, let's say 50. Let's say 50. Adding in what you know now and the niggas in the league now, because I'm not gonna go back and start adding all these old white dudes in. I'm just saying in general.
Okay, look at this. The year Jordan leaves, they still made what? The Final Four? They made the semifinals?
No, they was in the Eastern conference semis. But
yeah, so they was like the part of the last 4.
No, that's the last.
The conference semis.
Conference semis, yeah.
Nah, man. Nah, Scottie shouldn't have been there, man. He shouldn't have made that top 75, man.
Is Scottie Pippen better than Steve Francis?
Yes.
Yes, he is. But
is he better than Chris Mullin?
Yes, he is.
I take him over that.
No, he is. But no, I don't want to do that with Scottie right now. Because that's, you know what I mean? Look, man, if you talk about achievement,
is he better than Glenn Rice?
Yes. If you talk about achievements, accomplishments, what they done, Scottie Pippen became one of the greatest players in NBA history. He became that. He worked his way into that.
Because of?
There's a bunch of different reasons. There's factors. Michael Jordan is a huge factor in why that happened.
Is Scottie Pippen better than Dennis Rodman?
Yes. So,
at what?
Basketball. But
he's better than Robert Horry.
Yeah.
Is Scottie Pippen better than Paul Gasol?
Yes.
Shit. Nigga.
So
Shit.
the point that I'm trying to make though is this, right? Imagine that being your title. He's the best second.
He's the best mistress ever.
That's pretty much the best, but it's like even that's not accurate. Like Scottie Pippen is not the best second player of all time. Like because okay, for example,
Paul Gasol
is Scottie Pippen better than Kobe Bryant? I think everyone says no. Right?
I say no.
It's not even close. I got the video to prove he crossed the fuck up that nigga. Michael wasn't there to save him. He couldn't even play defense no more.
But this is the point, though. LA, it was Shaq and Kobe, and everybody was aware that Kobe was the number 2 at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So how could Scottie be the best number 2 ever when Kobe was a number 2?
Scottie better than Ray Allen?
That's closer. That's
Dwayne Wade?
Jordan gets the same amount of titles if he has Ray Allen on his side.
Absolutely. He probably with less. He probably still have his hair.
Ray Allen is closer, and I say Ray Allen is closer mainly because a lot of people don't know how cold Ray Allen was early when Ray Allen was still playing off the bounce and all of that. But when we're talking about Ray, one of the things you got to talk about with Scottie Pippen is what he done on defense was amazing. Like, this nigga was amazing on defense.
Yo, that counts, man. He had them wings, man. He had them wings.
Yeah, because it
wings. Where? What kind of wings?
The wingspan.
Oh, no.
It ain't just that. I mean, because is he better than Ray Allen? I mean, if you want to start counting championships and all of that.
Is he better than Nate Robinson?
Oh my goodness.
Is he better than Julius Randle?
Oh, absolutely.
Big no.
But the point is,
hey, look at this. Stay there. With Julius Randle is in what? His 4th, 5th year?
Yeah.
We're comparing him to Scottie in his prime. You let Julius Randle get to his prime, I don't think this is a conversation. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's better than Julius Randle.
I'm telling you who he is.
Wait, Scottie Pippen had a prime?
Yeah, hey, man.
I must have missed that.
The point is this.
He's a top 50 player.
Allegedly.
Whatever. It's almost like the Ben Simmons conversation, right? Whatever you feel about Ben Simmons, remember that he's 6'10".
Now, Scottie Pippen's better than Ben Simmons. That's the only nigga.
Whatever I feel about Scottie Pippen, he's 6'9". And he's 6, and when he stretch out like this, and he was
he's a good teammate.
So the nigga had long arms. Is he better than Chris Bosh?
Yes.
Fuck out of here.
That
nigga Chris Bosh is a dinosaur. What about all the defense that Chris Rock played against them Vans in Jurassic Park? What Chris about Rock?
That? Chris Rock. But imagine, because look at it from this perspective, right?
Is he better than J. Cole?
I think about it from this perspective, right? Now, the difference, because this is your issue, BT. Not your issue. You don't have issue. This is why you don't like the shit Scottie be talking about. Is because you just don't believe he was that good. So, because listen to it from this perspective. All
he was is Scottie Pippen better than Mike's Wi-Fi? if it feels like he has a Scottie Pippen had he was good, obviously, right? He has he was in the NBA, and we could see it. We could see the skill set, right? And this is what I be talking about with hoopers. It's like most of the niggas that I know that are good at basketball, it don't even honestly matter the level. Them niggas think that they really fucking good. And most of the time, they could put themselves on any basketball court and be like, oh no, I'd hold my own because of the things that I can do. I can do them. Like you can't, I can get this jumper off on anybody, right? Like I'd be all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's at a medium to collegiate level. It's like, or even like probably even a pro level. Like if you take some niggas that was amazing in college and put them in the NBA and gave them the green light, I don't know, nigga. My nigga taught me that shit one time. My nigga Lance was like, it really depends on what the coach says you can or can't do. So it's like with Scottie, it's like, yeah, nigga, you good, bro. But don't ever forget whose team it was. Don't forget where you come from, bro. Because there's no reason to do this to Mike because he always gives you credit. So it's like just pipe down and hush and be number two is okay.
Hey man, here's the thing though. This is Scottie, man. He doesn't understand stardom on that level. You know, Mike is giving him all this praise and interviews, but Scottie wants to hang out with lunch, the lunch so he could pick his brain. And Mike's like, I don't fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? Like we go out and practice, and that's it.
Has Scottie Pippen ever did anything cool ever?
This nigga saying this with Pippen though.
Has he ever did anything good? No.
Yeah, man, that's what it is, man.
So Mike giving him props, he feels like it's kind of sinning because he feel like you saying this shit publicly, but in private, you don't
return his text, right?
Because you don't like that nigga. Don't nobody want to hang out with Scottie Pippen. Don't nobody want to hang out with that nigga. It's like, bro, every time the chicks is around, you get weird. You get to talk about how much you love the waitress. You just met her. It's like, I can pay all your bills, face ass. You know what I mean? I'll be just trying to sit here in my little loose suit. You know what I mean? Hit the stogie. You know what I mean? I just be trying to chill. You just be doing a lot. You know what I mean? You complain it. Crying about your wife, they get to playing my favorite song. You like cut off Future. I don't want to hear that shit.
In comedy, who would be the Scottie Pippen of comedy? Because I know who it is.
Ooh, this is good. Hold up. Who's the Scottie Pippen?
I know who I was gonna say, but I'm not gonna give him that much fucking credit.
Who was you gonna say? Because
no,
come on, man.
There's almost an exact answer.
I know what you're finna say. No.
You know,
Scottie Pippen of comedy.
I know exactly who you're finna say. No.
Yo, I don't know.
That dude went on to do great shit solo dolo. So
hey man, is he living?
You know, I'll tell you who it is. I know who I got. Who y'all got? I know what I was gonna say.
Scottie Pippen of comedy. Oh no, I know who it is too. Yo, man. I want to throw out the last name initial just to see if we on the what's it called, man. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I
know who y'all finna say, and I got a surprise for you.
Cedric.
That's not what I was gonna say.
Hell no.
That's what I was saying.
No.
You got. Hold on. Who was you saying? Because I'll tell. But go ahead.
I thought you was gonna go Arsenio. Cause it's standing next to the greatest.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Because I had to get that nigga a comparable greatest.
No, hold on. No, because this is good. Hold on. I'll talk about the Cedric shit in a second. Hold on, who was you gonna say, Mike?
I don't even want to say my answer, man. I ain't comfortable saying my answer, man.
Yo, hold on. All right. So
hey, I'm gonna text my answer in the chat, man. I'm gonna text my answer, man, and then we'll code it up. Watch this.
No. I'm not giving him that.
Yo, come on, right?
Nope.
Hey, that's legitimate. That's legitimate. Come on.
You giving Scottie too much credit. Nope. That's good though. That's a good one.
Hey, tell me that ain't a good one though. All right,
But
so you said Cedric.
You know why? Because people respect him. Huh? Cedric don't have no number one.
I'm about to hold on. I want to get back to Cedric, and I'm really going off based off things that Cedric has said.
Okay,
but the Arsenio thing is interesting, and I'll tell you why. Well, question first. Why do you say you're not giving who that much credit, Arsenio or Scottie?
Oh no, I'm not giving Scottie that much credit because Arsenio still had the Arsenio Hall show. He was next to the GOAT for a very long time, but then you go and use your accomplishments, your money, your status to go do some other great shit. Scottie ain't did shit. Crossover Kobe Bryant on the jersey.
That's why I say Cedric.
He never did anything good except for them shoes.
That's why I say Cedric. And Cedric is not only one of my favorite comedians of all time, he's one of my favorite people in comedy of all time. How he carries himself,
yes,
how he represents for Black people. I just love Cedric. Up until The Neighborhood, Cedric was always seen as second fiddle.
To who? Are you saying always in general?
Like the Steve Harvey show, it was the Steve Harvey show.
Yes. So, okay, keep going.
And then Cedric. Kings of Comedy, it was Cedric was the smallest name on that bill, I believe.
Yeah, keep going.
And he had his stand-up specials, but Cedric was never starring in movies. He was always next to.
But this is why it doesn't work with said, because in the prefix that we're using in comedy, it is a bonus. It is a skill set to be a straight man or just to be the comedy relief or to have that position is a high regard, right? It's not like a lesser than like Scottie's making basketball, right? Like David Allen Greer, right? David Allen Greer is not very rarely starring, but we don't take nothing away from what he can do. I'm gonna tell you who the nigga Scottie Pippen is. It's Carl Payne is who he is. He cold for Martin.
All right, man.
That's who the nigga is. Nigga. And that's me. I'm doing a lot, nigga. I'm kind of disrespecting Carl Anthony Payne because that nigga was on the game.
Cole was dope. He was, man.
Cole was dope. Cole was necessary.
He was underrated though.
Scottie Pippen.
So this is what I'm saying. Because you know how it is in in show business. Top billing is top billing. So you know one of the things that I always think, and we'll circle back, but this is just something. One of the things I always think about with Kevin Hart that people don't take into consideration when people talk about these movies is that he's carrying these movies. These movies are starring him.
Yes.
Or they're co-starring him. It's like Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Yes.
Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Or it's Kevin Hart. Which is different than you having a role in a movie where they're not putting your face big on the billboard to not only sell this movie, but to also carry the storyline on. And for Cedric, A lot of times he was not asked to do that, but he was great in all of his roles. Up until I think The Neighborhood is the first one where it's like, no, this is my show. I have to carry this. I have to push this along. Why is it an alarm going off in my room?
You gotta change the batteries. But okay, so here's the thing: if you say with comedy, right? That role is so coveted because you could do some perfect example. If you talk about the movie Get Out, there's a bunch of people probably build over Rail, but he's the person that we know he's the standout, even though he's not carrying the film, right? Is
he the standout
of Get Out?
I just watched it the other day, and he's funny in it. He's great in it. But what do you mean a standout? Because
he's borderline. He's almost the hero, nigga. When he shows up at the end, it's like, nigga, yes. It's like that position in film is a coveted position. It's almost harder to get. There's something to even be said for the fact of when you allotted to play that slot, when it's almost a win. It's like, nigga, when Bernie Mac in Head of State, it's like, nigga, this a win. I don't really have to do shit, but just be funny. Now, Scottie all he had to do was he could have just played defense and shut the fuck up like Dennis Rodman did. You'll never see none of the other players doing this.
I mean, he still had to average 19 points, though.
19? He didn't even average 20. We got to ask ourselves, is Scottie Pippen better than Deadlift Strip?
Prime Scottie Pippen was 22 points a game.
22?
You got to remember those Bulls teams scored in the 80s. They were a defensive team.
I'm not giving him no credit. How many steals did the nigga average?
Probably 2.5.
Didn't he lead the league? Or he was like he was top 5 in steals?
Yeah.
That's because Rodman was there, nigga.
He was only there those last 3 years.
That all counts though.
Hey man, moving on. What do y'all do, man, when you or do you do this? Do you go out to group dinners, man? Let's just say it's like 15 of y'all. And how's the bill handled? What's the plan? Because this is based off this story, man. I'm gonna read the headline. It says woman stuck with $3,100 dinner bill after her blind date refused to pay for the 23 family members she brought along.
Yo. Oh my.
It's just happened to you.
Yo, this is I'm embarrassed to say this shit. So I seen this story, right? And I was like, that's fucked up that she done that. It wasn't until you just read it that I read that like her blind date was like, I'm not paying for this. When I seen it initially, I seen it as her date was blind. and she brought a bunch of people because he wouldn't be able to see that there was all of these people here. And he was just gonna pay for the shit because he couldn't see. Nope, that's my time, guys. All right.
Is Scottie Pippen better than Ray Charles?